Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill my black hose with water. And you can see here that I used to have this set up so I could fill it while it was attached. I found filling it up before you even put it on is the best thing to do. So I've just got a watering jug, and I'm just going to fill it up. And this is going to take a while. It's got a lot of air in it. And this is going to take quite a few of these jugs to fill up. I haven't done the math to find out how much per square inch this pipe holds and how many I have for feet, but it is going to take a while to fill up. Alright, I am on my second bucket here, and what I've been doing is when it fills up, I can't put any more water in it. I'm going to blow into it to get the air out. So it's full. I'm going to blow into it. Water comes back out. I pour some more into it. Squirts back out. The air's pushing it out. I'm going to do this until I can't fit any more water into it. The reason I'm blowing all the water out is because it's hard to see, but my camp comes downhill here, and then there's a hump here, so I've got to make sure that the water gets all the way through here. And then it's going to come down into the water. My hose doesn't go out too far, but if your hose is above the water line, then you know that it has air in it. So make sure that the hose is not above the water line. You can see mine goes into the water, so I'm pretty close to having it completely filled. So what I like to do is, I come down to the end. I can tell there's water in there, it's coming out, so I know that my seal is still working from sitting all winter. The pipe's been drained, there's no water in it. I know I've got water down to here. We're going to finish filling it up, and then we're going to go up and we're going to fill the actual pump itself. So I'm going to put this back in the water. I'll put my screen on after I've got everything done. Until then, there's no sense to put it on. I want to make sure everything's working fine down here. And I still have my spring. The gasket seems to be holding because water's coming out, and then it's shutting it off. So I am pretty confident that my hose is filled with water. So now I'm going to fill the tank as much as I can. So it was drained last winter, and before the winter happened. So we're going to fill it up as much as we can. Lubricate those parts in there before we turn it on. You can see it's taking quite a bit. I can see it's already coming out the other side. So I'm going to shut this off. It's got most of the air out. Shake it a bit. Now that I've shut off the outflow, there'd be no sense to blow into this. Expect to get wet in this process. And when I set it down, I do expect to have some of it come back out. Since I let some of the water out testing the nozzle, I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to hook it up and plug it in and see what happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the hose onto the pump itself. Now we'll tighten everything up and see what happens when we plug it in. So this is the only one that I really need to tighten up, but I am going to check all of them. We want to make sure they're all nice and tight. They have sat all winter. So I'm going to plug it in. We should hear the motor kick in, and it should kick out between 40 and 50 somewhere. So you can see it going up. We're at about 15. $20, $25, $30, $35, $40, $45, $50, and we are all set. So you can see that was pretty easy. I used to fill this up, turn the pump on, it wouldn't catch. Open this up, the pressure would make water squirt out, fill it back up again, do that a few times, get soaking wet. Now I don't even use this, just make sure your hose is filled, prime the pump as much as you can, connect them together, turn it on and have it catch. I'm checking for leaks. I don't see anything right now, but now I'm all set for the summertime. And I hope this video helps, and good luck.